I didn't know how to respond, because when I did mention, like say to my mom, I didn't understand. I could remember like it was yesterday. I would probably was about 4 or 5 years old. I said to her, "Mom, I got such a bad headache." What 4-year-old really knows about a headache? You know, to say headache, not that I didn't know, but not to complain unless you knew you felt like you're feverish or like a pounding. You would say something like that. But I would say, "I got a bad headache, and there's something with my eyes." She'd go, "Oh, here she goes again, the hypochondriac. She's got another pain." I go, "But Ma, I don't want to have these pains." And it wasn't having nothing to do with MS. And she didn't understand, because my mother, although she's a strega and an intuitive, and like we would say, she would know when things were going to happen beforehand, but she wouldn't tell anybody other than the family. Not about like she would say, if a president was coming up for election, "Oh, don't even bother. Don't even bother. He's, you know where the money's going to go with this guy, right?" And I would go, "Ma." But she still is a super nice lady. She's never cursed in her life. She don't know where I came from. She has no idea. But let me tell you something. My father never cursed in front of me. Never. Longshoreman for 35 years. He didn't even say the SH, word in our house was not allowed. Had no idea where I came from. But I didn't speak like that either. But as far as being rambunctious and everything else, I was very, very quiet up till I was 14. But like I said, my mother didn't understand, because she wasn't a medical intuitive. I didn't know I was either. I didn't know what I was feeling about if I was in a crowd, say, "You have a sinus headache," and I'm walking toward you, and all of a sudden I'm getting boom, and I'm a little kid. And then I'm walking next to somebody else who may not, they be feeling okay, but maybe they were crying 2 hours ago. So now I'm going in the corner, I got a headache and I feel sad. And so I would go, "I don't want to go out." "Why don't you want to go out?" "Let's go to Macy's." Or "Let's go to Mays downtown Brooklyn." "I don't want to go. I don't want to go." "Let's go down the escalator." "You love the escalator." "No." And what I would see in my head, the kid who fell down 3 days before, not died or anything, but I would see this in my head. I know, who do you tell if they think you're nuts? So I would keep it all inside until finally somebody started paying attention that the things I was getting were happening. And when I said to my mother this one day, "I got a really bad headache and my eye hurts," and I started crying, and she's going, "Basawaya." That's what she would go, "Basawaya." And my mother's Italian-American, so it's not like she came from Italy. But it means cried a lot, or it's a slang for whatever. I don't know what it means. It means complain. My father came home that night with a patch on his eye that somebody hooked him in the eye with the longshoreman's hook. And boy, did he have a headache. And I kept crying. And my mother said, before my father had called up from the phone, because then there was no cell phone. It's going back a long time ago. Not that long, but a long time ago. And he called her from the pharmacy. He didn't want to scare her, but he was waiting for a prescription for whatever he needed. I don't know what it was. And to say he'll be a few minutes late, and he'll be back. She goes, "Oh, if you're over there, you, get," I think it was, at that time it was like St. Joseph baby aspirin they used to give us. Now that we know it causes Rye syndrome, wonder why I'm the way I am, right? "Get just your daughter, your sister, your daughter some baby aspirin. She's got a headache." He said, "What's the matter with her head?" Because I'm the only girl, his baby girl at that time. He says, "Her eye is killing her." He goes, "What eye?" She said, "Her left eye is killing her. It's all red now. Maybe she's got an allergy or something." He says, "Her left eye is all red." She goes, "Yeah." She's crying. She said, "It hurts so bad she can't take it anymore." He says, "I'll be home in 5 minutes." The druggist was on the corner. He comes home, and he looks at me, and I said, "Daddy, it was you." Because as soon as I saw him, it went away. The pain went away. The eye stopped getting red, because now it was validated. I knew it was